Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Coughlin track and field. Joining us is the head coach, Paul McGrane. Well, Paul, another successful year for the Crusaders, not only on the girls' side, but on the guys' side as well. Let's first talk about these interesting sisters and a brother, the Bourdeaux. You got Nat and Tamar and their brother, Reuban. First up, Reuban is the senior. He's the class president. Excellent student athlete, gets the job done in the classroom, and of course had a great track and field season for you.
Reuban is the leader of the team, the boys' team, the girls' team. He is holds the whole team together. Last year, he decided him and his two sisters, Nat and Tamar, to pick up the hurdles, and they came all summer and they worked all winter. He had a little tweak in the beginning of the year of the outdoor season, so we put him back in the sprints. But he is the leader of our team.
And a great job by him, and a great brother to his sisters because they had high accolades for him. And Nat and Tamar, one is a junior and one is a sophomore. Let's first start with Nat. She's ranked in the top 5 of her class as a junior. Another outstanding student athlete. Tell us about her talents on the track and field.
Nathaniela is an outstanding young lady. She was in my health class a couple of years ago. She is a humble person. She has a effervescent personality. She just comes right out. In the sprints, when she gets in the blocks, she turns into a different person. She is a competitor. She loves to compete, and the better you are, the more she likes to compete. When we run against the Dallas, Katie Collis, or the Emily Malone, or the Carly Lukes, the Valley View girl, she just steps it up because she knows she has to bring her A game.
And then we have another one in Tamar, who is a sophomore, another very good student athlete. And one of the things is they talk about their family, that they take academics seriously. They work hard as athletes, but they got a lot of structure to make sure that they're getting the job done and having a great balance.
This is a family that you just dream of getting. They have an older sister named Gertie who ran for us just 1 or 2 years as a junior and a senior. She's at East Stroudsburg, and she's a 4.0 student in pre-med up at East Stroudsburg. And they just, the whole family is just a great, great family. It's a good Coughlin family that they come from. Great parents and very humble.
And then they're part of a relay group, and we have 2 other girls we're going to talk about. But, boy, the Bourdeau sisters really did a great job with the relays. You set a district record in the 4x1, win the 1600 relay as well. When we head to Shippensburg University, these 4 girls will only compete in that 4x1. But talk about their performance.
The 4x1, they run with 2 other girls, Harley Ray, who's an outstanding swimmer, state competitor on the swim team for several years now. And Mary Tona is our leadoff leg in the 4x1. Mary's an outstanding soccer girl. She also was on the basketball team, so she comes to us kind of late. But with those 2 young ladies, with the Bourdeau girls, they qualified for the state meet in the 4x100, and they qualified 3rd behind North Pocono and Walnut Palm-Pack in that model relay, but they still hit the qualifying standard.
And a great job by the Lady Crusaders. Let's move along and talk about Mary Toma and what she does for you on the track and field. And, I know you have a nice group of young ladies that do a great job in the hurdles, and that 300 hurdles, outstanding 1, 2, 3 finish there.
Oh, that doesn't happen often. I know the Holy Cross girls pulled that off in the AA meet. AAA, it's been a while since it's been done. The 1, 2, 3, that was a goal that I personally said. Well, I know we had Mary coming back, who was 3rd in the district, and I wanted to try Nathaniela and Tamar, and they just put in lots of time doing repetitions on the hurdles, and it brought Mary's game up a little bit. She was in the upper 47. She just missed the state meet by a 10th of a second, and her attitude meshed so well with the Bourdeau girls and with Carly Ray. They just are their own little team right now of 4 kids.
And talk about Carly Ray as well and what she's done for your team this year, Coach. And I'm sure she's real excited to head to Shippensburg.
Well, she's been down the States a couple times in the swimming, so she brings that experience with her. She knows that the competition level, you really have to step up your game. So she's that fourth link in the team, and we're hoping for a great performance from her.
We move along over to the guys' side. It was Anthony Khalife's day for the discus and the shot put. Here he is, a senior, headed to Colgate to play football, and he comes in and he gets 2 gold medals, and he's got a real bright outlook, I'm sure, this weekend at Shippensburg University.
Anthony had a great senior year. He is in the best shape of his life. He is in the best shape of a Coughlin thrower that we've had for a long time. And we've had some really nice throwers. He spends hours in that weight room. His father and Coach White really has spent a lot of time working with him. One of our ex-throwers, Eric Kemmer's come back with our junior high program, comes down, helps him out also. But between those coaches, they have him finely tuned. He had a great meet. He had to throw against the Anthony Porcelli, the young man from Long Palm Pack. He's a little tweaked right now. He has a little injury in his groin. He didn't throw the javelin or the shot put, but he'll be down at the state meet. But Anthony threw very well at the district meet, and he's thrown very well in practice. We're really looking forward to this weekend.
Paul McGrane, Coughlin track and field coach here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Coach, what are the secrets about the hurdles? Because it seems like you've mastered them. Shelly Black, you got a young lady as well down at St. Joe's University that's pretty darn good in Hayward, and now you have another couple of young ladies named Bourdeau, and they're a sophomore and a junior with a bright future. And of course, you mentioned the Toma girls right there with them. It just seems like they're buying what you're selling, and what you're selling are district champions.
So we're kind of lucky. We got some really fast girls, and we kind of challenge them young, and we get them playing around with hurdles. Sometimes I trick them into believing their flexibility exercises and coordination exercises, but they kind of buy into our system, and they put in so much time, especially in the winter time and in the off season. Nathaniela, Shelly, Tamar, these guys would come in the summertime and work summer on the hurdles, and they would start in November, and they work all the way through. So the preseason comes. It's not something new. They put the time in. That's why they're so good.
Paul McGrane, a humble coach at Coughlin, always gives accolades to the other coaches in District 2, and when you talk to those other coaches at District 2 at some of the top programs, they do the same. They give kudos to Paul McGrane and the job that he's done at Coughlin High School for track and field. Well, Coach, always a pleasure talking with you. We wish you well this weekend at Shippensburg University.
Thank you, John, and we love the way you guys cover the sports and give the kids the recognition that we feel that they deserve.
That's Coughlin Track and Field here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.